Hello, Maria here with a message. Happy Saturday. In between Good Friday and Happy Easter or spring solstice, however you want to look at it. Either way, it's a rebirth. Hopefully you're ready. Somebody's sitting in a Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Restricting. Yeah, hold them back. King of Cups, you might have water in your sign. You are emotionally pulled back. You are saving your pentacles, you're saving your money, you're possibly insecure. Not necessarily insecure about who you are, but insecurity is not sharing where you are, who you are, what you think, what you feel. You're holding back your energy. The Nine of Wands is you've been through a lot. You are the wounded warrior. It's calling you to be courageous, to step into the, well, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. The wounded warrior is loss of faith. It's, I'm alone. I'm recognizing the boundaries are still up. I'm standing in with the wands surrounding me and I'm feeling the pressure. It's like last stand. I'm standing at the last stand. It's pessimistic. It's a loss of optimism, and it's a weary. It's a wounded warrior. It's the fight. It's going back into the ring again, and I don't think I have the energy to do that. And not that anybody's asking this person to. It's more like I don't think I have it to give. Now, the King of Cups in the upright, generally speaking, is somebody who can be and is typically emotionally balanced, diplomatic, has control over their feelings, but in this case has lost it, has lost that empathy, has lost tolerance, has lost their ability to find balance. They might feel imbalanced at times just because maybe their restriction of holding back, they need to balance that out. The Four of Pentacles leads me to think that this person needs to balance this. I'm having major deja vu moment now. That's crazy. From years ago, this is a conservative energy based on security. So this person is afraid of being hurt, of trying to control the outcome of the situation, whether it be financial, emotional, doesn't matter. It's somebody who's trying to control the outcome based on history. I mean, look at this. They're standing on Two Pentacles, clutching to one to their chest with money on the mind, or the commitment on the mind. You know, a pentacle could be, a relationship. Focused hard on working on themselves, making their own money, maybe because of the fear and the loss that this is, this may generate, is they have put all their energy and their diligence and their focus on their passion. They have a very high, I'm getting a lot of downloads on this too. This person or you, take it as it resonates. I just put the fries in the basket. Remember that. I just work here. Somebody has a very high standard, high level of perfectionism for themselves. Nobody else holds this person or you to this high standard. So this person is like working hard, diligently, day, night, trying to master the skill, trying to be repetitive. It doesn't matter what it is, but they're trying to catch up. It feels catch up, but it's a competitive energy and it's trying to match somebody else's energy. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. It's got the Seven of Cups with the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody's feeling, I feel, this long-standing relationship with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Eight of Wands. Somebody wants to come in and offer you, or you're going to come in and offer somebody else. It feels like, or travel. Somebody's going to come in and either save the day, or you're going to rush in and offer somebody else an opportunity in this relationship with this Queen of Wands. So the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Could be dealing with a a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It feels like somebody, or it could be you. I don't believe it is, but I feel that somebody else is coming in confident, independent, zest for life, determined to offer this this pentacle. Falling on the Queen of Wands is the Page of Swords. So somebody who maybe has been, I feel, not so forthright is now going to come forward with this truth. And they want to talk to you about reconciliation. Somebody who maybe you've been in the fight with around a few times with this person, maybe has had several opportunities. You've been through this ringer a few times. You've always wanted to put this person first. This is wish fulfillment. You've wanted to have, this is wishful thinking, happy ever after, daydreamed multiple times about making this happen. Well, I feel like it's now coming to fruition. Whatever this is, I have the Fool that just popped out of the deck along with the King of Swords. Somebody's also coming forward to have this conversation. This is head over heart decision, disciplined. You might see this person making a head over heart decision finally. This is a healing energy. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Because in the current energy, I feel like somebody's coming forward to talk to you about this. Yeah, but I feel like this has been somebody, I feel like you maybe have been feeling like you've been doing all the work, carrying the burden, doing it all, and you might be speaking your truth. Oh my goodness, this is the theme of the day, that rebirth that I just talked about at the beginning of this. I can't make this up. Okay, so in this energy with the Good Friday, right? If you are Anglo-Christian, however you call or see yourself or your belief system, with the death comes, you know, when we leave the winter and the rebirth occurs in the spring, whether it's a spring solstice or whether it's a new season you're walking into, you're finding your voice and you're speaking your truth, and you've said, I've had enough. I'm done. This is enough. It's imbalanced. This thing has been, this thing's over, and I'm kind of had it. I'm tired of being the one carrying the burden, the mule in this relationship. I'm the overgiver, Emperor to the Six of Pentacles. Whether you're a male I'm speaking to, which could be, or what have you, but this person feels like they have been carrying the majority of it all, carrying the burden, and you're releasing it. It's the stress. It's clearly you've been carrying the majority of the weight. I feel like you might be giving this, because this is over on the side. These two cards wanted to come out, not a part of this reading. If this person's coming in to offer this pentacle to you, you have a different idea. You either are going to give this energy to somebody else, or you're giving this energy to yourself in a different project, but it is not a part of this reading. You're energetically separating yourself from this energy. And I don't know if this is for the time being or if this is just to concentrate on something else, but this is the Moon with the Nine of Swords, with the Two of Swords, to the Three of Swords, to the Queen of Pentacles. Oh boy, to the Queen of Swords. This is your energy making a decision. It makes your head spin a little bit about, right here, this whole spread is telling me that you're not really willing to jump back into something that didn't give you equal give and take. You are now sitting in a space of, I don't know what I should do, but I definitely do not want to re-enter a situation that left me out in the cold, right? That didn't make me feel equal, financially at a loss, a lack mindset that kept me isolated, that kept me in a space of poverty, insecure, always wondering if this person is loyal to me, loving, kind, and giving, where it felt like it was unrequited. There were secrets here. There was definitely it was a one-sided relationship. I have the Nine of Cups with the Ace of Cups with the Devil and the Hangman. I think a person might see this from a different perspective, or trying to see it from a different perspective. They see your happiness. They definitely find you very attractive. You might also be dealing with a Capricorn. You might be dealing with a fire sign for sure. Leo, Sag, could be an Aries. Could be dealing with a water sign. Definitely one of any of them. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person had to juggle multiple priorities, or this is you. I think this person may have this person coming in may be giving you an idea about a new opportunity right here. It definitely has spirituality, but I don't know if it's from the right camp. I don't think so, personally. I'm a certain kind of reader. If you found me, it may not be coming from the right camp. It's got a high level of competitiveness in it. Somebody wants to create conflict, disagreement, strife. I mean, you got two fives, a five of swords and a five of wands surrounding this empress. So somebody wants to create a problem with the person in the center of your spread. And I feel it's somebody that it could be an ex of yours, it could be you, it could be somebody that they're in your reading. So I don't know who this is to you. You will definitely need to use your intuition, because this spread, it's a very interesting read. I'm going to clarify at bottom of the deck is Magician. That sounds about right, actually. Somebody's going to come in with a great idea to work together with you, offer you this new beginning, this brand new love. I have pretty much the same spread twice. You're not sure if you want to invest in this thing. Trust has been broken. Two of Cups. You're on the fence about it. Waiting for your ships to come in. Somebody else is also, Magician, the Sun, King of Pentacles on this side. So they're running out of funds, as well as, up in their head about reconciliation. I think the third party with the Empress may be effery's on the foot. Six of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Everything's fine. There's that Five of Pentacles again. With the Four of Cups. With the Tower. With the Ten of Cups. With the Three of Pentacles. With the Nine of Cups. With the Four of Pentacles. With the Four of Swords. With the Knight of Wands. With the Seven of Cups. With the Hangman. It's exactly the same spread. Five of Wands. Ten of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Third time in your reading. Hierophant to the Emperor. To the Temperance. To the Two of Wands. To the King of Cups. To the Seven of Wands. To the Fool. To the Three of Swords. To the World. So here we go. This person is wanting to reconcile, to make amends, to come in and start afresh. The idea is a possible work venture, creative venture, start anew, start afresh, to collaborate. We'll start there. From there, again, reading for a whole lot of folks. Female, male, don't worry about the skin suit, don't worry about the gender. It's the energy. You have manifested this reconciliation one way or another. I'm not sure if this person intent is to restore this back to reset, or if this is a on the up and up, and that's up to your intuition to check and level set, or if this is a glitch in the matrix. I'm not sure. I think it's up to you to go within and determine if this is a opportunity, or if this will be an opportunity missed based on the energy I'm I'm reading for a whole bunch of folks. So outcomes are going to be different based on your timeline and what you discern. Several of you wanted this. I'm not even kidding. You manifested this a long time ago. Well, it took a while for you to let your guard down. But I feel like they're on their way, because I have a Fool with an Ace of Swords, and like, this is stuff that you manifested. Second is, several of you are like, I'm totally on a different place. I've released this person. I'm not looking for reconciliation. That's fine too, but I feel like you needed to close the cycle so you can get more, something different in. And that's, again, just an opinion that this lowly, whatever. I just read energy. I just work here. So if you want a personal reading, feel free to hit that link in the description box below, and we'll schedule something together and unpack this. Third, please, 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 before you leave, if you like this vibe, you've subscribed before, unsubscribe, resubscribe. There is a glitch in the matrix. I do want to, just because I'm hearing that a lot from a lot of the other readers out there, a lot of us, is that for whatever reason, YouTube is unsubscribing their own viewers. So please, if you're interested in following me, please unsubscribe and resubscribe. Tell me more about this energy and the outcome, please. What's the outcome for these folks? So I feel anxious, and I don't feel anxious. I mean, so you might have some anxiety. You might feel like an pending incoming call, text, that sort of thing. You might feel like anticipatory of a call coming in. I have Wheel of Fortune. It did come out in the reverse. And the Two of Cups also in the reverse. That might be for several of you that are anticipating this not to go well. I have the Death card. It could also mean death and rebirth. And the Eight of Pentacles also in the reverse. What was that? The Devil card in the upright. That's awesome. Okay. So you might be struggling with somebody who isn't quite ready for okay, so let's just kind of unpack the 4 cards I pulled out, right? The Death Rebirth card is somebody who still has to deal with some self-love. The Two of Cups in the reverse. They're working on self-love. There's some distrust there. They have to create some balance, because right now the relationship is imbalanced, right? The Wheel of Fortune is setting the record straight. It's balancing out that karma. There's got to be, the blessings have stopped. The intuitiveness have stopped. Maybe they feel not cursed. It's never like that, but it just feels like I'm resistant to change. I'm not comfortable going forward. Then this is somebody who may be going on dates, let's say, or trying to move on from you, or vice versa, and they just can't. Because they haven't closed a cycle with you, or vice versa, you haven't closed one with them, and there's things to say, conversations need to be had, because they're not done. They're not done. There isn't closure. And I know that there's like, I don't need closure. Well, fine, they don't get closure, but whatever, it's negative. There's some negative. It's like a breaking of a cycle, and they're resistant to change, because whatever you fought over, there wasn't any resistance. There was a resistance to comply or conform to the completion of this thing. The Death is maybe exploring the rebirth of this as well, if you guys could get on the same page. That's part of it. Heavy on the fire sign. Heavy on the, it also could be a Gemini, kind of pick that up right now, or an Aquarius. Somebody also in the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody who typically has a hard work ethic might have just shut down and said, I'm F this, I'm sitting down, like took Friday off, that sort of thing. There might also be somebody who's balanced in the Eight of Pentacles, who really gets a lot of pride and self-determination, right? They're very disciplined. And they are, but also can be misdirected, right? They can turn a little bit and be over consumed. And this isn't about passion now. I'm just doing it to get an end. I'm just doing whatever I'm doing, obsessed. I'm obsessed with this one thing. I'm just going to continually doing it. I have no motivation. I just need to get the next thing done. I'm just obsessed with this thing. And it's, it can also be self-development. So they might be just focused on whatever they're trying to do. I'm just working to get money I need to get to the next level. They're also a spirit of like perfectionism. So highly critical of self, highly critical of self. So they, there's no grace. There's no grace on this. And when they give everybody else grace, they will give you forgiveness all day long, but they don't give themselves forgiveness. And they won't, they're very hard on themselves, and they're very hard to ask for forgiveness because they don't allow, like they'll sit and spin about all the mistakes they made, but they're quick to forgive everybody else, even over forgive. You know, like they're quick to even forgive somebody without them even asking for forgiveness. So it's really it's a struggle for them to have a confrontation about errors. The Queen of Cups. So you might be dealing with a water sign or vice versa. There's a water sign in the mix, or somebody they see as nurturing, kind, giving parent. It might be a wife, might be a nurturer, teacher, somebody in that realm. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Who is this Queen of Cups to this person? Ten of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment. This is somebody that that's what they're struggling against or with the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, heavy nostalgia feeling, and it's a loss with the Ace of Cups. So somebody might be coming forward and wanting to start anew with the Four of Cups over in this one, with the Tower moment, with the Ten of Cups, with the waiting for the ships to come in, lots of Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Swords, which might be betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically, trickery, deceit. And then we have the Death on the Four of Wands, with the Three of Pentacles, with the Chariot, with the Eight of Swords. A lot, like, that's what I'm saying, like a lot in their head with the World card, with the Knight of Wands, wanting to end and rebirth. Again, we're back to the rebirth again. Back to the Page of Cups. I just had the school channel this morning. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. It was awesome. But we have such a great time. So we bring, I'm sorry, my hair is in my way. So we have coffee, right? We bring our tarot cards and we just talk about tarot. We have a lot of fun. And it must be the energy in the universe this weekend, because the whole entire channel is about regeneration, right? It's releasing expectations. It's releasing resentment. It's about forgiveness, and it's a rebirth, and it's focusing on the things and anticipatory energy of excitement, of gratitude, of waiting on the next awesome thing, and not only waiting for it, but like anticipating it for it to come in. Very exciting. This is a lot to unpack, y'all. But this, in the energy, is people that really miss you. If I could just put this out there in a collective reading, because it is a collective reading. Don't worry about the skin suit. Don't worry about the gender. Don't worry about the zodiac sign. I think we all get caught up in that. The overall energy is, as soon as I release expectations of what an outcome should be, and if I release fault, and I release any idea, if I release the idea of continuation of war, that's the key, or an outcome, and I just give the result up to the universe and saying, you know what, whatever is to be will be, and I wish the best for this person and the outcome for this person, and I will keep my eyes focused, and it will more than likely turn out in the best possible way, and I have nothing but great expectations that the universe is going to bring me what is for me, and nothing will pass me by. Because it seems like there was a lot in this energy, there's a lot of individuals trying to coerce, manipulate, derail, coach, counsel, suggest, how's that, this person in other directions, for other reasons. And I'm not sure Why? Maybe because this person's afraid, or there's commitment issues. I don't know why, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, they have to go internally and look what they want. That's it. What's best for them in the long run. And that's might be the problem here. So trust, faith, action, hope, desire, what's best for them in the long run. So hopefully this reading made sense to you all. Please leave it in the comments. Positive comments are always appreciated for the newbies that just joined this channel. We've all been there ourselves. Love and light to each and every one of you. And again, personal readings are also in the link below. And until next time, y'all, love and light, and have a fantastic holiday this weekend. Until next time, bye.